I'm Erica Melhus.
And I'm Charlie Magna Melhus. We're the founders of Norway Brewing Company, a microbrewery opening here in Norway, Maine.
We've been in love with craft beer and people in the craft beer industry for several years, and we want to bring that here. In fact, just this year, Norway was voted one of the 8 best places to live in Maine by Down East magazine. We want to make that even better by opening our brewery and tap room in town so people can come enjoy our product and be proud of it.
In order to do that, we need your help. We're looking for contributions to fund the construction of a 100+ seat beer garden. I started home brewing about 13 years ago, and by the time I met Erica, I was working as a chef and interning at Freeport Brewing Company. We started brewing together, and 5 years later, after moving to Stavanger, Norway, I decided to leave the kitchen and get into the brewing industry. Thanks to my friend Mike Murphy, the brewmaster at Larvik Brewery, I got a job on the packaging line, and just 5 months later, I was brewing 225 barrel batches multiple times a week. We made mostly Pilsner and American ales, but my favorite part of the job was barrel aging and working with wild yeast. We also contract brewed for Mikkeller, producing the Beer Geek series, as well as multiple barrel-aged versions of Beer Geek Brunch, George, and Black Tokyo Horizon. I also got the chance to participate in some great collaborations with breweries such as Magic Rock and Nugna and attend some of Europe's best beer festivals.
My original education was in woodworking and furniture design, but like so many people, my passion for craft led me to beer. After having our son tour, I started working in a beer bar in Stavanger that had over 500 bottles and a vast and ever-changing tap list. I've probably tasted even more beer than Charlie has. This has given me the opportunity to do lots of tastings and workshops and educate and introduce people to the craft brewing world. I've also spent time working in restaurants, building furniture, doing floral design and event planning, and I plan to take all these skills and put them to good use in this new venture.
Norway Brewing Company will be located on Main Street in Norway, in this historic trolley depot. To make the most out of our abundant outdoor space in the beautiful Maine summers, we plan to build a beer garden right outside. However, we'll need funding for excavation, landscaping, lighting, plants, and materials to build outdoor furniture. We hope to raise at least $10,000 and get it done this summer to be ready for our opening in spring 2016. We could tell you all about our project, but why don't we show you instead? This will be the brewery room, where our brew house, fermentation tanks, glycol chiller, and kegging area will be located. This will be the heart of Norway Brewing Company's operations. We are installing a floor drain and redoing the floor and lower portion of the walls to make the area watertight and chemical resistant. As you can see, the ceilings are high and will easily allow us to add plenty of bigger tanks in the future. Guided tours with tastings will be available by appointment, and some events will even be hosted right here in the brewery.
The tap room will be located here in the front of the building, with entrances from both the street and the parking lot. We are building floor-to-ceiling shelving behind the bar to display merchandise and store growlers and extra glasses. We will also shorten the bar to allow for more floor space, hang glass racks from the ceiling, and install an artisan concrete bar top, tap drain, and backsplash. The tables and chairs need to be refinished, and the walls will be decorated with a chalkboard-style brewery process mural, menu board, and select artwork from our beer travels around the world.
We have already started brewing test batches of our potential core lineup on a 10-gallon homebrew setup, including a Pilsner, IPA, oatmeal coffee stout, and a session, pale, and red ale. These beers will be reviewed by a hand-picked tasting panel and debuted to the public at the closing party for the crowdfunding campaign. Anyone who has donated or plans to get involved is invited, but remember, you must be 21 plus to attend any tasting.
The kitchen is pretty well stocked, with the exception of a fry cutter and a meat grinder, but will need to be thoroughly cleaned and organized. The walk-in cooler in the back needs a new compressor, but is spacious and has an entrance from the loading dock as well as 3 doors that open to the kitchen.
The west side of the building is where the beer garden will be. Apart from a small loading dock on the left, the seating area will run along the entire side of the building. The entrance from the parking lot is located right in the middle of the garden and will be flanked by planters and a wooden gate. We'll serve both beer and food out here from springtime through early fall, and may even install some heat lamps for hardy wintertime guests.
For the beer garden, We're going to be building 15 modular units that will be a wall with a bench, planter, and lattice built in. This is going to be the perimeter of the garden. We're going to take this 20 by 40 foot plot of asphalt, bust it up, put down some permeable pavers, and let some green space grow through as well.
The planters are going to house herbs that we're going to use in our kitchen, perennial flowers, and Cascade, Crystal, and Mount Hood hops that we're going to run across the beer garden to create some natural shade. We're also going to need to source tables, chairs, and lighting to accentuate and fill out the space. This is going to be the perfect spot for Saturday music in the afternoon, Sunday beer brunch in the sun, and hopefully someday our very own wet hop festival.
If we meet our $10,000 goal, all of this is going to be possible. But if we exceed it, there's still a lot left to do. We have to renovate our tap room. We want to create a space that our guests feel comfortable in. That includes pouring an artisan concrete bar top, painting and decorating the walls, switching some lighting features. We would also like to replace our conventional oil-fired heat system with a new sustainable heat pump. The beer will benefit too. We want to buy 5 Blickman beer guns. Instead of using a hose stuck on the end of the tap to fill our growlers, this gives a CO2 purge and a low foam fill, and it ensures that your beer is going to stay more carbonated and taste fresher longer in your growler.
So what's in it for me, you ask? Well, for $25, you will receive our undying gratitude and a healthy dose of good karma. For $50, we'll give you 2 Norway Brewing Company 12-ounce tulip glasses and a nifty sticker with our logo. At $100, you will receive 2 swing top growlers, the glasses, the sticker, and the ability to take home our beer and enjoy it in the privacy of your own home. For $250, we'll give you a t-shirt and a hat to go with your growlers, glasses, and sticker.
Thirsty yet? Good, because at the $500 level, you're going to get a 1-year membership in our Norway Brewing Crew. This gives you a tankard with your name on it hung up in our bar, and you'll get a 16-ounce pour instead of our traditional 12-ounce pour. You'll also get first dibs on spots at beer dinners and beer releases. For $1,000, you're going to get the membership in the Brewing Crew as well as your name on one of our fermenters and tanks. That's right, we're going to name a tank after you forever. For $5,000, you're going to get a lifetime membership in the Norway Brewing Crew, and we're going to hang up your beautiful face in our bar with a plaque with your name on it because you are so awesome.
If you're interested in contributing more than $5,000, please feel free to contact us directly and we can talk about investment options. We have a great team lined up, but there's always room at the table and we want you to be a part of it. If you'd like to know more about us and our project, please visit our campaign page at Indiegogo.com. Thank you so much for supporting us. We are so excited to get this going, and we hope to see you on opening day and raise a glass. Cheers!